Well, I have kind of a treat for you today. The non-sewer is going to be making the Mary Malari reversible apron. Now, I'm actually going to do a cheater version because I'm not going to do the reversible one. I'm just going to use one piece of fabric and I'm going to make, just one apron from it. You're not going to be able to turn it inside out. But it's the same exact pattern. If you wanted to make it reversible, just use the two pieces of fabric and just turn it around. So let me show you how I'm going to do this. So before we start, I just wanted to show you at Walmart, at least the Walmart in my area in Southern California, they actually sell 1 yard of the Pioneer Woman fabrics. They're like just under $7, something $6.90 or something. So here's one that I got, and then I got this cute little yellow one. So I think today I'm actually gonna make the yellow one. I was gonna make the little checkered one, but I think I'll save that for another project, and we're gonna make this little yellow apron. So I'm gonna lay out my pattern and show you how we're gonna cut it. The pattern that I have, it's so easy, and it's got this amazing material. It's not that cheap, flimsy pattern material. So this is it, basically. You're gonna fold your material in half, and this is made for exactly 1 yard of material. So this here is gonna be the pocket, and this is the part that goes underneath your arms. This up top is gonna be for the neck, and then there's a little piece here that we're gonna use to crisscross the material. So I'm gonna cut this out first, and then I'm gonna show you how we're gonna lay it out. Cut out. This is the pocket. This is the cross band that's going to go across the back of the fabric. And this is our actual apron. So let me show you what we're going to do with the material. So this apron is designed exactly so that it fits onto one piece of fabric. So this is my piece of fabric that I got from Walmart. Now, it's also got a little bit of a, let me see if I can show you the picture. If you want to make this pattern a little bit bigger or a little bit smaller, it's really easy to do. It just depends on how you want to lay it out. If you want a wider one on the fold, you're going to actually pull it away from the outside of your material here. So I am going to make mine a little bit wider just because I'm not a medium or anything like that. So just be aware of that. If you make your apron a little bit bigger, you're going to probably have to figure out something different for your pockets and your crossbody piece. So I'm not going to worry about that right now. What I'm going to do is focus on making the apron, and I think I'm going to go ahead and just use this because I have some white material that I think I'm going to use for the pockets, and honestly I may just do one pocket anyway. So let me go ahead and get this cut. I'm actually going to pin it first. Remember what I told you at the beginning of the video? I'm not a seamstress. I really am not even someone who's used a lot of patterns, so this is all pretty new to me, and I have to really kind of think it and rethink it and think it again. So, and it's okay, I'm happy to do that. I just want to make sure that I'm not going to have any trouble with this thing. So let me get my pins out, and I'm going to go ahead and pin this together. sure I'm breaking all of the rules when it comes to this kind of stuff, but I don't know another way to do this. Okay, again, we're gonna leave the fold, so we're just gonna come down a little bit. I'm gonna make sure you can see this. And we're just gonna come right here, come up here. You want to try to get it as even as possible next to the paper. There we go. And then here, we're just going to trim this right at the top. Just like so. All right, these are our scraps. And here are all of our pieces cut out of our pattern. Except for the pocket. Gotta do the pocket. I'm gonna just set this aside because I don't wanna lose any pieces. And our little back strap here. Now, if we were gonna make our pocket out of this, we would use this material just like it is. But as you could see, I made mine a little bit bigger, so I'm just using a different material to do mine. I'm using the white to make my pocket, and I'm only gonna do one pocket. Take these pins out because I'm not putting it together with another piece of fabric. We're not doing the reversible. So all I'm going to do, all right, so we're just going to set our pattern aside. And this is basically our apron. So this is going to be the front of our apron, just like so. So this is how my apron is coming out so far. So all I'm going to do at this point is pin on my pockets. I did a zigzag stitch all the way around it. I just took it under the iron. I stitched both of these pieces just along the side, and then I'm going to show you how I pin the back together along with the pocket. All right, I sewed right along the pocket here. So all I'm gonna do when I go back to the sewing machine is sew the pocket onto the apron. And then the next thing that we're gonna do, we're just gonna turn our apron over. And this is the part you just have to be kind of careful about. Think about how you're gonna be putting your apron together. So this is how it's gonna lay out. And just remember, it's gonna be a crossbody apron. So we're going to be crossing these seams together, just like so. So this one will go here. I'm actually going to do these the opposite way, and then I'll go ahead and sew them together, just like so. And this one is going to go like this. All right. All right, let me go sew these pieces together. And what I usually like to do, just because I'm so novice, is kind of hold it up, see how it looks. Crosses in the back. The apron lays good enough I can reach everything. So let me go stitch those and I'll show you the final product. Well, I'm all done. This is how it came out. This is the back. And there you go. I think it looks pretty cute. It's definitely very farmhousey. So if you remember when I did this apron, I actually made it a little bit bigger because this is made for small and medium or large and extra large. So I made it a little bit bigger, and I honestly just think it's way too big. So since I don't really know how to take things in and all that kind of stuff, I'm gonna leave this one, but next time when I do this, I'm gonna go ahead and leave it just like it is. I'm not gonna make it smaller, but I'm not gonna assume that I need to make it bigger. But anyway, this will make a great little apron when I'm cooking and making different types of things. So here's one more picture of it from a distance. And this is the Pioneer Woman material that I got at Walmart. It was 1 yard exactly, and you only need 1 yard to do one side. Now, if I had made this reversible, I would just put another piece of 1 yard fabric behind it and just sew them together. So that's it. I love the little pocket. I think that's going to be really handy. And hey, can't beat it. I think it was $6.50. So it will keep me clean while I'm cooking, and maybe even out in the garden too. I think it'd be pretty handy. So thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.